What's up guys, today we will be going over the Lord of Wolves, which you can get from one in bounties on the Tangled Shore from Spider. And this is one of my last two weapons I believe I need to do exotic reviews on before Black Armory comes out on the 4th of December. So we're going to be breaking down this weapon and all of its perks, then also we'll be comparing it to a few other shotguns in the game, then also just overall seeing if it's good in PvP, PvE, strikes, you know, all that good stuff. So let's go ahead and begin. So what makes this gun exotic and interesting is it's like a 5-round burst pulse rifle type shotgun with actual range on it. So it's unlike any other shotgun in the game, but as you see, the max ammo I can carry is 120, which means 24 total burst. And speaking of burst, the second perk on this weapon, when you defeat an enemy, it doubles the number of projectiles per burst to this acolyte, and now I shoot 10 per burst, which is pretty weird and kind of cool. So let's go ahead and break down the damage of this gun. So right here, as you see, if I hit all headshots, it's 547 per pellet. And body shots, it's 389 per pellet. So throwing those numbers up on the screen, it's actually pretty weird. The headshot has a 40.6% modifier compared to body shots, and that's actually much higher than the normal shotgun in this game. They only have a 9.8% crit modifier, so getting crits with the Lord of Wolves is very important, and that's actually a huge chunk of its damage. So let's go ahead and test the rate of fire, shooting 50 shots or 10 bursts. It took 4.482 seconds, which means the damage per second of this gun for body shots and headshots is right there up on the screen. But what if we throw in the double round burst? So as I get a kill right there, as you see, it actually hits more damage once you get the perk procced, and it's actually a 30% damage increase, and it doesn't say that anywhere in the perk description. As you see, every pellet does 30% more damage once you have this perk procced, and that's actually pretty cool. So not only is it 30% more damage per pellet, it also shoots double as many pellets per burst, which leads to having a quicker rate of fire. So let's go ahead and test that new rate of fire. So drop the rift, go ahead and get a kill real quick to proc the perk, then go ahead and shoot 50 shots again, which this time will be 5 bursts instead of the 10 previously. And now it only takes 3.952 seconds to shoot off 50 shots, which is faster than before, which means the new damage per second with the perk proc is 8,995. Like usual, let's go ahead and compare that to another shotgun in the game, such as the EP shotgun. So here is the normal damage plus the damage with trench barrel. Then we're going to go ahead and find the rate of fire and throw up those two numbers real quick. Took 2.84 seconds. So that means the damage per second without trench barrel is 8,884, then with trench barrel it's over 13,000. So the damage per second of Lord of Wolves is actually that of a regular full auto shotgun, but obviously once EP shotgun has trench barrel, it's obviously 50% better. But this gun really shines in different areas, one being reload speed, since you reload the entire mag at once, not just individual bullets like most shotguns. You can reload your entire mag very quickly. And as you see here, I usually run enhanced shotgun loader, and you can see how fast it just reloads the entire mag on this shotgun. One thing that's kind of bad about this gun though is with shotgun reserves. As you see, I have 2 on my helmet and class item. It actually doesn't work with this weapon. I still hold 120 with both reserve perks on, so as of right now, just probably run scavengers when you're using this weapon. So one kind of weird but interesting thing I found out with this weapon is it kind of has this like reverse old coil glitch to it with ammo. So before with coil, if you had just one shot of coil and you swapped to another gun, you'd have full. But in this case, if you have full of that and swap to another gun, you have like almost nothing. But if you have little ammo in a different gun and swap to the Lord of Wolves, you have almost full. So it's like a reverse coil glitch where swapping to it results in much more ammo than you had with the previous weapon. So as you see here, with 6 of one shotgun and switch to another, I still have 6. That's how it works now. Now if I swap back, I lose 1. So now I have 5. So if I swap to Lord of Wolves, you'd think I'd have like 30 bullets. Nope, I have 120. So you can definitely take advantage of that if you're like in a situation where you only have a few shotgun shots left in the EP shotgun, let's say. Then you really need a few more shots to finish off the activity. You can just go ahead and swap real quick. But one thing I want to talk about this gun real quick is its range is absurd for a shotgun. It's more like a burst pulse rifle shotgun, like I said at the beginning of the video. And as you see, at 15 meters away, I can easily still one-shot this target. Then at 17 meters, that's kind of like where it gets kind of iffy. Even at 16 meters, it still didn't one-shot. But around 15 meters, if you're hitting headshots, it will one-shot. And obviously, anywhere in that 10 to 11 range, it's going to be easy one burst, you know, with a few body shots, a few headshots. So it's actually pretty good and has pretty good range. So I played 2 PvP games with this gun, and as you'll see towards the second game, I actually started doing pretty well with this, and I learned and adapted to how to use it, and ended up getting some pretty good multi-kills and streaks with this. So it's definitely a weapon I'll probably use more often in PvP when I'm just trying to have fun, because it actually isn't bad, and it's actually a very fun, interesting gun to use. Nothing like any other shotgun in the game. You kind of have like a learning curve of, you know, trusting it a bit at range more than you would a regular shotgun, then also like how to use the double burst shot or whatever you want to call it. But let's move back to PvE real quick and talk about overall my opinion on the gun. So the damage is definitely there. Its damage per second is that of a regular full auto shotgun, which is good. Obviously it doesn't match EP shotgun, but really nothing in the game does. Its total damage output is actually pretty good because if you divide its total ammo by 5 to see how many bursts you have, it has a few more shots than a regular shotgun. A normal shotgun can shoot 21 times, this one can shoot 24, and plus it does more damage per burst than a regular shotgun does per shot, so the total damage output of this weapon is actually not bad at all. My only issue I found while using this gun, as you'll see in the strike gameplay at the end of the video, is you just run out of ammo so fast with this thing. Once you get a kill and proc the double burst rounds, you literally fly through your ammo. I mean, that's 3 shots is 30 ammo. That's already, you know, a fourth of your total ammo is just gone in like seconds. And the issue with this is if you're using it on like a big target, like a boss or whatever, yeah, all those shots are gonna be going into the enemy, so you're not actually gonna be, that's a good thing, that's a positive. But if you're doing like ad clear or killing majors, let's say, if you don't have like a big group lined up, usually you're gonna kill like the first target in a few shots, then the rest of the burst will just be useless. You'll just be shooting extra shots for no reason. So if you don't want to run out of ammo in like 4 seconds, you have to be really like precise when you proc the perk and like shooting at certain angles where you're gonna be like hitting multiple targets or like swiping between targets. But overall, you find yourself wasting a lot of ammo with this gun. Now I think the double projectile burst is a really good idea and a really good perk, but maybe they could have done it slightly differently. Maybe make it full auto for like those 6 seconds, so you just hold down the trigger and it keeps shooting. Then once you stop shooting, obviously it stops shooting projectiles. So that'd make it so in like ad clear scenarios, you know, you proc it on like a red bar, then you go to major, you shoot like 7-8 shots, however many shots it takes to kill the major, then you could stop shooting instead of always shooting 10 no matter what, even though if you only need like 6. That would also keep it relevant for bosses. Once you proc the perk, you can just shoot full auto, kind of like you can now at that boss, so it'd still work in that scenario too. But it would just help preserve the ammo on this weapon. Another thing they could do to help the ammo is actually make reserves work with this gun. As I showed off, it kind of has like a coil issue going on where each individual pellet is like considered a single shot for a different gun. So that might be easier said than done to make reserves work with this weapon, but that'd be nice if they could. But I think that's basically all I want to say about this gun. It's a pretty good gun, hard hitting, does good damage per second, feels really good in PvP, feels good in PvE, it's just the ammo. Even running like double shotgun scavenger, you still run out of ammo very quickly. Anyways, let me know what you think about this gun if you have it. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys next time.
provides logistical support. But it sounds like it's just us this time around.
No more enemies in here. There are plenty outside, though. Get me to a console and we'll get out there.
Hawthorne, where'd you put my data pad? It has the notes about that thing I'm in charge of.
The block of dawn show has already running. Off to a great start, Mr. Vanguard.
Turns out Zom's method is different from the Red Leader. Good different or bad different?
Did I just see a flare shoot into the sky?
Look, let's not get into what might have shot into the sky and which enemy just summoned a bunch of reinforcements.
It sounds like
Oh, thank you.
grabbed it.
What I would have done.
It's not what anyone should have done.
Sounded like a nice dunk.
Dumb?
Yeah, that's what we Guardians call it when we didn't have any radioactive fuel cells. Exhaust